Welcome to the journey. A journey where we don't just learn how to earn more money, we learn how to live more freely, where we stop being slaves to our income and instead make money serve our purpose, our time, and our joy. Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like you're running in a race you didn't sign up for? You get out of bed, drag yourself into traffic, sit in meetings all day, deal with emails, deadlines, stress, only to come home exhausted, eat dinner on the couch, scroll your phone, and do it all over again the next day? Now imagine, you're earning a six-figure salary, but you're too tired to play with your kids, too stressed to sit with your parents for a cup of tea, too anxious to sleep peacefully at night. Are you rich? Really? That's the question this book, Your Money or Your Life, dares to ask. Because it doesn't teach you how to make millions. It teaches you how to find peace, freedom, and meaning through your money. The authors, Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez, share one powerful truth. Money is not just cash. Money is your life energy. Think about it. When you go to work, you're not just trading hours for a paycheck. You're giving away your time, your focus, your health, your youth. So every dollar you earn is actually a piece of your life. Now the question is, when you spend $100 on shoes, or $300 on gadgets, or $20 on fast food, are they worth your life energy? That's the first awakening. We don't realize it, but we are selling the most precious thing we have, our time on earth. And where does that money go? Most of us don't really know. We earn, we spend, we earn more, we spend more, and somewhere in between, we start to feel empty, exhausted, and unsure why we're working so hard in the first place. This book tells us it's not your fault. The system has conditioned us to stay busy, stay distracted, stay consuming. Buy more, want more, show more. We start believing that our worth is based on what we own. A better phone makes us feel better about ourselves. A bigger car gives us status. A branded watch makes us feel important. But do they make us happy? That's where the book takes a deep turn. It shows us that most of our spending isn't for needs. It's driven by emotions. We buy when we're bored. We spend when we're sad. We swipe our cards when we're stressed, thinking it'll bring us relief. But emotional spending only gives us a moment's comfort, followed by long-term guilt and even more stress. The solution? It starts with a simple practice. Track every single expense. But not just how much you spent, also why you spent it. Was it a need or a want? Did it bring lasting joy or just a temporary high? Were you truly fulfilled or just numbing something? Now imagine this. You make $20 an hour. You buy a jacket worth $120. That jacket just cost you 6 hours of your life. Now ask yourself, was it worth 6 hours of my life energy? This single shift, seeing money not as dollars, but as time, changes everything. You begin to realize that money is not evil. Spending is not wrong, but unconscious spending, that's what steals your freedom. And then comes the big question. How much is enough? No one asks this. We keep running from $1,000 a month to $2,000, then to $10,000, and even then, we feel behind. Because the world keeps telling us, you need more. More things, more upgrades, more stuff to stay relevant. But the truth is, if you don't know what enough looks like for you, you'll never feel satisfied. The book introduces a life-changing concept, the fulfillment curve. It says, at first, when you start earning and spending, your happiness increases. You buy food, clothes, basic comforts, and it feels good. But after a point, the more you spend, the less happiness you get. Spending more starts to bring more stress, more debt, more maintenance, more comparison. Eventually, your spending rises, but your joy declines. That's why defining your enough line is powerful. Enough doesn't mean minimalism. Enough means clarity. It means knowing what actually makes you feel alive and cutting out the rest. Because when you know what truly brings you joy, family time, nature, reading, creative work, You stop chasing what everyone else is chasing. You live on your own terms. Now, here's where the book gets truly practical. It introduces the idea of building your own FE chart, your financial independence graph. Every month, you track your income, your expenses, your savings, and slowly, you watch your investment income grow. One day, maybe not today, maybe not next year, but one day, that passive income will match or exceed your monthly expenses. That day, you are free. Not rich, free. You can still work if you want, but it's a choice, not a survival need. You stop trading life for money and start using money to serve your life. The truth is, financial freedom is not about becoming a millionaire. It's about knowing your values, tracking your habits, and making choices with awareness. And the beauty is, anyone can do this. You don't need a fancy job or a business empire. You just need a notebook, a pen, and a willingness to look at your life honestly. So let's bring it all together. Money is not the enemy, but unconscious money habits are. You don't have to earn more to be happy. You have to spend in alignment with your truth. So from today, before every purchase, pause and ask, is this worth my life energy? And with every paycheck, ask, am I living more or just spending more? Headphone, thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe, because someone you know is stuck in the cycle of earn, spend, repeat. Maybe this message can help them breathe. And always remember, true wealth is not having more stuff. It's having more time, more peace, and more freedom. You deserve to live, not just survive. Welcome to a new way of life.